Hey guys, it is Tuesday here in West Virginia, and as I mentioned yesterday in our video, that we are going to be taking a look at the 2025 Hot Wheels B case, Super and Regular Treasure Hunt, and also take a look at a couple of the other highlights from the B case. At least the highlights for me. There are a couple of other cool trucks in it. Like before we get started, I'll tell you a couple that are in it that I've seen in the sidekicks or display stands that I had been opening at these Dollar Generals over the weekend. And they are the blue 67C10, but I think that one popped up in the A case. Cannot recall. And then there is the Mazda pickup, and it's in like a beige color. Those are pretty cool. I didn't pick up any of them though. The two that I did pick up are JDM cars. One being a pretty cool one, and I think this is the first time they've done this. One is the Nissan Skyline GTR BNR 32, and this one has appeared obviously before in the premium stuff and in the semi-premium Walmart exclusive sets that are all metal, but I think they have plastic wheels. Oh, I don't think they do have plastic wheels. The part that I'm trying to think of is if it was all metal. Some of those castings do have metal body, metal base, but some have plastic bases. But this is the first time the R32 has popped up in the main line. So that's one that I don't know people haven't paid attention to because it doesn't say like new for 2025 because it's not a new car or a new casting, but it is the first time that it has popped up in the main line with the Fast and Furious branding on it. It has been in the main line before, the R32 itself, but not with Fast and Furious on it. So this is the black one that Brian drove in, I think it was part 6, something like that. And then this is from the HW Screen Time, and this is 2 of 10. Another one that they had in the B case, but I think it popped up in the A case first, is the little ship for Star Wars, like the 2-seater, like speedster looking thing. Looks like a speedboat, kind of. That is another one that has been in this B case, just like this guy here, B case, and this is, once again, pretty cool casting. So if you're a Fast and Furious fan, that's going to be one that you're going to want to get. And then the other popular JDM car, I think, in this case is this guy here, the 90 Honda Civic EF. But this one did come out in the A case. I remember getting a couple of them when I got, no, actually, maybe it was the B case, because I'm trying to think. I don't think I came across an A case at Dollar Tree. I think they were all B cases. They were all duds, but they had like the Civics, which I bought before, but no Super. So yeah, the Super Hirohata Merc has eluded me up until this past weekend, and I'm starting to think that I was not going to get it. The Civic, though, if you look at it, it's pretty nicely detailed with the headlight tampos and such, but they lacked on the tail light ones. The one from the Fast and Furious, the R32, forgot to show you guys on it. There's no headlight tampos, but there are taillight tampos. I don't know why they do that. Why not do both? I know it's a little more expense, but Christ, I mean, it would look good. It would be better than just one end. It just doesn't make sense. It never did when they do that. Even on the picture on the package, it shows it has headlight tampos. So, anyways, yeah, never understood why they do one end and not the other. So now we're kind of leading up to the Super. This is your regular hunt for the B case. This is fished and chipped, which is based on an old custom car, probably from the 50s. I can't really tell you what kind of car it would have been. But it does look like the 50s style customs, like a custom car that may have been sectioned, chopped, and had the B pillar removed in the center, because most cars in the 50s were two-door post cars. Some are hard tops, but like if it would have been an old Merc, like the Hirohata Merc that we're going to be showing you here just in a moment, that is one that never came as a two-door hardtop. it always had a post. The Mercury Coupe, the 49 to 51, that's probably one of the most popular cars to customize. And it was back in the 50s and 60s and probably still is yet today. And anyways, it's a cool looking car. The Fished and Chipped. It's been around for a while. They had a lot of them in the Phil's, Wayne's, and Larry's garage. I forget who had it, which designer designed this car. As you can see, it does have the little flame logo behind the car, and with the writing here that says, "Congratulations, this symbol means you just found a collectible treasure hunt vehicle." And I have to say that these are kind of harder to find nowadays than they used to be, because they do not come in every case like they used to. Like back when they used to do a super version of the regular treasure hunt, they did that all the way up until 2011. Then in 2012, they had the 1 year where it was a 1 year only thing, where they had labeled regular treasure hunts. It still had the green stripe on it, said treasure hunt. Then the supers were hidden amongst the main line. They had a regular version of the main line, and then they had a super version. Then in 2013, they started hiding both regulars and supers. But it used to be where you would find one per case. But up until they did this up until probably, I don't know, maybe 2018 to 2020, somewhere in there. But nowadays, not every case has a regular hunt. Most do, but I would say it's like 2 out of 3 cases have a regular in it. Now, if it has a super, I'm not sure if you get a regular or not. I think it does, but in the stand-up display where I found this guy, there was no regular hunt. Those Dollar General's displays have been really, really weird lately. That I found. I found 3 of them, and they all were on the same truck delivered to our Dollar Generals within our county. And I found 3 displays so far. And I think the other Dollar Generals that are on the other truck schedule will be getting them tomorrow. Oh, no, not tomorrow, Thursday. So I'm going to try hitting them up and see if I can find any more supers. But yeah, these displays, 1 out of the 3 that I opened had this guy. The first one, actually, it had the super, and it had 4 of each exclusive color, and such. Now, you can see this guy, if you look, you can barely see it, but it has the logo under there, too, for Super Treasure Hunt. There's your TH on the fender skirt, and it's done in a Spectra Flame purple, which is a very nice looking color on this. And those big solid chrome moon style wheels look awesome on this with the wide white wall. It suits this car very well. You got headlight tampos and tail lights. Let me see. I don't think they detailed the tail lights that well. No, they didn't. Couldn't really tell because of the glare and the shine of the paint, but yeah, no taillight tampos, unfortunately. But otherwise, this car looks fantastic in the purple and white. I think it would have looked better with no graphics at all, just the purple and white with the Buick side trim separating it. That's what that side trim came from, was a early 50s Buick. So yeah, a fantastic looking car. And as I said, this is based on a 51 Mercury, which would have had a post here. So you would have had your A pillar, B pillar, and that would have been the C pillar. But now since the B pillar is gone, you have the A, and now the C pillar is the B pillar. So now it's a 2-door hardtop instead of the 2-door post. So yeah, very cool looking car. And these little knobs that are sticking up are there to represent spotlights. That used to be a big thing back in the 50s on customs, to put spotlights on your car like the cops had. It was just some kind of trend back then. To be cool, you put those in your car. So anyways, that is your super, guys. And what I wanted to tell you about these displays, so the first one I opened, as I said, I got lucky and found the super. And each of the exclusive colors, and there were 4 of each one. Then the second one I opened did not have a super. It had the one regular treasure hunt, and it had 4 Silverados and 4 of the Rally Special, and nothing else. No vans, no Subarus. The one that I opened today had a regular hunt of fished and chipped, and it had 4 trucks and nothing else. That was it. Just had the 4 trucks. So even though the trucks are hyped right now, they seem to be the ones that are in almost every sidekick, not the other 3. And I think that the van and the Subaru are going to be the most elusive ones. So good luck out there trying to find them and such. And we will be back again on Friday for a Free It Friday. Not sure what we're going to crack open for you, but we'll try to find something. So have a great week, guys, and thanks for watching.